Right, here we go, take number 3427. God, this is a nightmare. I'm so not used to being on camera anymore. I can't do this. Anyway, what is up guys, Ashbfc here, and welcome to another Game Pickups video. So this will be the second episode. I did the first one, wow, quite a while ago actually, July or something. It's been a while, but I got a few things to show you for this episode. Unfortunately, I did buy a bunch of games digitally, mostly on PC, because it's all digital now really on PC. Unfortunately, with Steam and what have you, but I do prefer to play on PC when I can. I actually just spent a fortune building a new PC. I just did a video on that, you want to check it out. And since then, I did upgrade to a GTX 1080 Ti, which was very expensive, but I'm all about that 4K gaming. Oh yes. But that includes Assassin's Creed Origins, South Park Fractured But Whole, Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2, Call of Duty World War 2, everything's ending in a 2, Hellblade, that was a digital only release, as was Sonic Mania, which I got on Switch, and probably a couple others I'm forgetting about, but obviously those digital, so I can't show you, which kinda sucks. I do not look forward to this all digital future, which is coming. It's coming, people, but anyway, let's crack on with it. So we get the more boring stuff out of the way first. I did get another Xbox One controller because I broke my other. I dropped it too many times and the triggers don't work and it rattles, so it's basically unusable, so I thought I'd get another one. This is mainly to use on PC because I don't ever play on my Xbox One. I mean, if you have a game PC, which obviously I just told you I do, you don't need an Xbox One because all those games come to PC, so yeah. But actually I've just been using my PS4 controller. I didn't realise for a long time you can just plug that thing in and it pretty much works. Steam recognises it, works pretty much with all the games so far. There are a few, mainly outside of Steam, like Origin games that won't detect it, although you can download some software, get it running, just a bit of a pain in the arse. But a lot of them do show Xbox button prompts and stuff, which is a little bit annoying, although some are now starting to show the PS4 buttons, which is cool. But I just thought I'd get one anyway, just in case. I do prefer the PS4 controller, it's a bit more comfortable in my opinion, but this is still a really, really good controller, as is the 360. I think I prefer the 360 controller, but I just went ahead and got another one anyway, and it's white to match my PC case. It is wireless, but I'm actually having to use it wired because I've lost the adapter. It was on my desk like 2 weeks ago, and I looked at it and thought, oh yeah, I need to buy another Xbox One controller. I got one, and then I can't find the adapter. So it's got to be around here somewhere. But I said, and for some reason those things cost more than the controller. What? I'm not buying another one. So I hope I can find it. But yeah. Anyway, I got a Xbox One controller. Also another controller. I got another Wiimote. I have one for my Wii, but I lost the back off it, so the batteries can fall out and it's kind of uncomfortable. I lost the Wii Motion Plus, which some games require, like Skyward Sword, and I lost the nunchuck, and I can't find them anywhere. How do you lose those? I don't know how I do this stuff. I don't get it. I think someone's just sneaking in my house and stealing my gaming stuff. What the hell? Honestly, I've searched everywhere, nowhere to be found, so I had to get another one. And holy shit, the price. Nintendo really ripped me off, don't they, with the price of the controls and stuff. It's not funny, Nintendo. Absolute ridiculous. So yeah, I bought this. This includes the Wii Motion Plus, so I can't lose it this time around. I had to get another nunchuck because they sell that separate. And I won't even tell it. Just look it up if you want to see how much it costs. But appalling how much this frigging cost. But I needed one because I play my Wii games on my PC. That's the best way to play them now. You can emulate them in 4K. And they look amazing. Mario Galaxy in 4K. That thing is fucking beautiful. That's the best way to play your Wii games. I don't even know where my Wii is. It's packed away somewhere. Don't plan on ever getting it out again. But yeah, you can just connect these via Bluetooth. Work perfect. So yeah, that's that. I also got another the sensor as well to make it work. This is a USB one. You just plug into your computer. You can use a normal one if you power up your Wii. As I said, mine's packed away somewhere. Or you can use it on your Wii U. Put it into Wii mode. But then sometimes it's annoying because when you're trying to connect it to your PC, it connects to your Wii U, and plus that means I have to plug it in, and I've just got no more plug sockets left. Everything's all here. The whole gaming setup's all right here. I've got like 2 monitors, PC, friggin' surround sound system, PlayStation 4, other consoles, and it's just a nightmare to switch plugs. So I thought, look, we'll just get this, and it was only really cheap. So yeah, Wii games on PC, best way to play them. Now in the first episode I showed you that I'd rebought a PSP, which I've been wanting to do for a while because my other one was kind of broke. It just didn't read. It was completely broke because it didn't read games and the screen was a bit of a mess. So yeah, I got another one. This time I rebought a PlayStation Vita, which again I've been planning to do for a long time, and I finally got one. This is the original one as well, with the LED screen, which is just way better than the other one they did with the slim model. It's the best Vita to have, and these are not easy to find, nor are they cheap, so it's not cheap at all. But I finally got one back. I got one, so I was, you know, the PSP was an awesome console. I was super excited for the Vita. Actually, so excited I got it imported from Japan, and I think it released in Japan like 2 months before it came over here in the West. So excited I was for it. I just couldn't wait. I got one, and I got Uncharted with it. I got Killzone, Zero Escape, a few other ones there. But then the game just kind of really stopped coming, didn't it? Because, well, the Vita failed, really, unfortunately. I think it sold like, what, 15 or so million units. I mean, compare that to the 3DS, which is still going now and is pushing, what, 70 million units? Yeah, it didn't do so well, did it? And Sony just kind of abandoned it really quick. I mean, Sony really fucked up, didn't they, with their Vita, unfortunately. And yeah, there were no games coming out, and I just wasn't playing it at all. And I needed some money or something at the time, so I sold it. But I regret now, because he does actually have a really good library of games. I think there are still some games coming out for it. It doesn't have the big names, your God of Wars and what have you, which would have been nice. But there's a lot of great titles on there, particularly if you're an RPG fan, which I am a huge RPG fan. A lot of great games. So yeah, finally got one back. Super happy to have a Vita. Yeah, I look forward to playing a lot of games I never got around to, and building a nice collection of Vita games. So far I've just got 3. I'll show you those now. So I got Tales of Hearts R. This was exclusive, Vita exclusive. Another game in the long-running Tales series, which is probably my 3rd favourite JRPG series up there with Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. So yeah, I look forward to playing this one. Obviously I never played it before. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah. Also, I've got to mention, I did forget to buy a memory card for the Vita. Forgot that I need one of those. And I also forgot about Sony's bullshit rip-off memory cards. Wow. Yeah, their memory cards cost a fortune, because you've got to use their specific like Vita memory card. I think it was the same for the PSP. I don't think those were quite as expensive. But yeah, the prices on the memory cards, absolutely shocking. That probably must have played a part into why it didn't sell that well, because the rip-off memory cards. I ended up I just went on eBay and got one second-hand, which I prefer to buy things new if I can, but I wasn't willing to pay the price because they still haven't come down. It's absolutely shocking. I got the 32 gig one. Prices complete and utter joke. Sony need to fuck off with that shit. So yeah, I was not happy about that. Cost me enough for the damn system. But yeah, anyway, I also got another Eve's game, Memories of another ridiculous subtitle, Cell Zeta. I told you in another video I showed an Eve's game. This is one of my favourite RPG series, and up there is the most underrated video game series in my opinion. Check this out if you're a fan of RPGs and it's something a little bit different. This series has been going for quite a long time now. It goes back to the 80s. So yeah, this was a Vita exclusive as well, I believe. So yeah, again, really look forward to playing this because I just love these games. So yeah, glad to finally get this, because this is one of the ones I really wanted on Vita. So yeah. And also, I got Persona 4, the Golden, Persona 4 Golden. I've talked about this, but I mean to get into the Persona games for ages. I always hear such amazing things. Everyone tells me like how amazing they are, and you know, if you're a JRPG fan, you've got to play Persona. I just haven't got around to it because I also hear they're insanely long, and I don't have time like I used to, and I want to play lots of other games as well. So that's been kind of one of the reasons I got this fucker, because apparently this is the best version to play of Persona. I considered playing Persona 3 as well. I think I have that on PS2. They also released a PSP version, and I can't find that. Well, I can find it, but it costs an absolute fortune. I was not willing to pay the price. So I was like, screw it. I'll probably just start with Persona 4, and then, you know, if I beat this and I like it, maybe I'll get Persona 5. So yeah, Persona 4. I'm gonna get around to it. I'm gonna get around to this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Alright, I got a couple of PSP games as well. So I got 2 Legend of Heroes games. So we've got Legend of Heroes, A Tear of Vermilion, and Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I think this is like some sort of collector's edition or something. It's got like the box. But this is a series I've been meaning to get into for a while. Again, this is a pretty old series, quite a few games, and I think this 1990, or maybe 89. I think this is the series is as old as I am. Yeah, I mean to get into this, I've heard a lot of good things, particularly about some of the later games. So I got these two, and it's kind of confusing because there's a few of them, and the naming of them as well, and some of them are remakes, kind of similar to the E series. But from my knowledge, I think the first game was called maybe I think something like Dragon Slayer, Legend of Heroes, and there was Dragon Slayer 2. No, Dragon Slayer Legend of Heroes 2. The first one was on a whole bunch of different systems, PC Engine, maybe Mega Drive, Nintendo, MSX, but I think it got a North American release on the TurboGrafx. It never came to Europe, obviously. Then the second game didn't ever come outside of Japan. So when it came to the third game, which in Japan was, you know, Legend of Heroes 3, it was just released as Legend of Heroes 2. Because it was the second one to release outside of Japan. It's one of those confusing situations, kind of like what happened with Final Fantasy. So I'm not 100% sure what exactly. This could be like the fourth. Even though it's just called Legend of Heroes, it's no number. This may be the fourth or something. So, and this is one of the later ones. Again, I'm not sure the exact number. I'll have to look all this to make sure I play them in order. But yeah, a lot of them are on PSP. There's a bunch now on Steam, which is pretty cool. And I've ordered 2 more. I think I've ordered Legend of Heroes 2 and 3, I think, on PSP, which I had to get them. I've got those imported from, I think, Canada. It's the only place I could find them from. I think they did get a European release, but I couldn't find them. They might not have actually, but yeah, they're going to take a while to come, so it could be another 3 weeks or so. So I'll probably put those in the next video. But yeah, I'm going to get around to at some point playing the Legend of Heroes series. So if you ever played it and you're a fan, you know, let me know. Anyway, moving on. I'm spending way too long here. 3DS. Okay, so Super Monkey Ball 3D. I was just on eBay and it popped up, you know, when it gives like suggestions. It was only a couple of quid. So why not? I've never played a Monkey Ball game. Remember there were a couple that came out on GameCube back in the day. I'll probably never get around to playing it, but it was cheap, so I got Super Monkey Ball. Yeah. Also, I got this a while back. Ever Oasis. This is an absolutely fantastic game on 3DS. I was playing it every night non-stop. I've took a break. Need to get back to it because I've nearly beat it, but oh, I love this. This is by the guys who did did Ocarina of Time 3D, Majora's Mask 3D. Let's be honest, the best versions of those games. Grezzo they call, I think. Is it Grezzo? Yeah, but this is like their own game from the ground up, and it's got a lot of Zelda elements in there. You sort of build this oasis, people come to your village, build shops and stuff, you go out exploring, doing little side. It's, oh, I could go on forever, but this is such a fantastic, you've got to get this on 3DS. It's so good. I need to get back to it and get it finished, because I'm very close to the end, I think. Absolutely brilliant game. Ever Oasis. Oh, so good. And then these three, I think I got these in a Black Friday sale. Hey Pikmin. Don't know if it's any good. I don't think it got super great reviews, but I love the Pikmin games. But I'll check this out. So this is more like, this is like a 2D style game, so might not work that well, but I'll check it out. Also got Metroid, Samus Returns. I believe this is a full remake of the second game. Yeah, Metroid 2, which was on the Game Boy, which I never owned, but I did, you know, briefly play via an emulator and it seemed pretty cool. But I think I'll just go ahead and play this one instead of the Game Boy one. Maybe go back to the Game Boy another time, but looks pretty cool. And also Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. This is a remake of a game of the same name, which came out on the Game Boy Advance in maybe like 2003 or something, long time ago. But I love the Mario & Luigi RPG games. They're so good, so I look forward to playing this one. It's also got, it says plus Bowser's Minions. I'm not sure what that is, like some sort of mini game they added. No idea, but I do look forward to this. Should be awesome. So yeah, I said all three of those were Black Friday sales. I got them pretty cheap. Alright, so PS4, just the three. I got Uncharted Lost Legacy. Beat this a while ago. It's actually really, really good. Just more of the same awesomeness we got from Uncharted 4. But we got what's her name, Nadine and Chloe. I really like Chloe. She's a great character. You know, just, you know, really awesome Uncharted moments, amazing visuals, some mix of stealth and action, puzzles in there, and it's really, really good. It's really good. It's I think it's classed like a standalone expansion. It's only quite short, but it wasn't sold full price. But it's actually really good. Really enjoyed it. And of course, I got Yakuza Kiwami. I won't start fanboying over Yakuza. You know, you guys know I'm obsessed with the series. But yeah, this is the full remake of the original Yakuza from 2005 on PS2. I actually got this imported from Japan, even though I'd never play it because I can't understand any Japanese, can't even get through the menus, but I just wanted it for the collection. But yeah, we got it, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's even better than the original, which we've seen a few times now in games where remakes are better than the originals. Never seems to happen with movies. Usually they're a disgrace and an insult, but games, they can be better. Resident Evil, for example, good God. Not the Twin Snakes, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. We got Yakuza 0 as well this year. That's the better game because obviously, you know, this is like a complete remake, but basically keeps everything intact. A few new additions, everything, what have you. But Yakuza 0, there's much more content to that. It's a brand new story, and that was just a better game. But this is still absolutely brilliant. And we've got Yakuza 6, the final chapter next year. I can't wait for that. And please, please, Sega, please, or someone, let's get us the Yakuza 2. No, Yakuza Kiwami 2. The remake of the second game, still my favourite in the series. Please, let's get that. Please, I want that so bad. So the fact that we got this gives me a bit of hope. So I want that so bad, so fucking bad. And also, finally, PS4, Eves 8. Lacrimosa, again with the ridiculous subtitles. Lacrimosa of Dana, probably butchered that, but yeah, it's called Eves 8. It's not the 8th in the series. It's very confusing. In fact, what I just showed you, Memories of Cell Seta, I think this is the game that came out before this, so this will be the 7th, right? But it's not, because there is an Eve 7. It's really confusing trying to follow these because they take place at different times, prequels, sequels, remakes. It's very, very confusing trying to follow these games. But yeah, this is the latest one. This is actually, I think this was also released on Vita, but I thought we'll get PS4 big screen and that. So yeah, it could be a while before I get around to playing this because I've still got to beat this one. There's a couple of other Eves games I've not got around to beating yet, but I'll grab it now because it's so one of those cases where, you know, Eves it's not a very well known series. And these sort of games, they don't tend to ship as many copies, and they sell out quite quick. And often seen it where they sell out and they never get back in stock, and they just sell for a fortune on eBay, or you just can't find them at all. So it's like, I'll grab it now, just, you know, just in case. So day one edition. It says, I hate this day one edition. No, let's just all have the same edition for Christ's sake. You know, but yeah, Eves 8. Look forward to playing that because I love these games. Alright, let's finish off with the Switch games. I know, I ramble so much. I could have done this video in half the time, but you know what I'm like. Yeah, the Switch. Wow, Nintendo is on fire with the Switch. What a console. If you don't have a Switch, get a Switch, okay? Oh, Nintendo have nailed it this time around. Oh yeah, they've nailed it. So, yeah. Remember when everyone was saying Nintendo's doomed? Well, now you can play Doom while taking a shit. So, yeah. Nintendo ain't doomed. They're doing great. What a comeback for the big N. Yeah, good to see. Good to goddamn see. Yeah, so Switch games. What do we got? So I got Splatoon 2. I haven't really had much chance to play it. It's just, there's just been so many games, and you know, I've wanted to play it. You know, just haven't quite had the time this. So I'm going to get back to it and play it. I played a little bit of multiplayer, which I really enjoy. And this is coming from someone who just doesn't play multiplayer whatsoever anymore, just doesn't interest me. But I had a lot of fun with this. Never played the first game, actually. But I'll definitely go back and play through the single-player campaign. But it definitely seemed a lot of fun. So I do look forward to getting back to this. Somebody said, just so many games, so little time. Ugh, it's overwhelming now. Hopefully I can catch up with them all on the Christmas break. Oh wait, I don't have a Christmas break. Not where I work. Working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. 12-hour shift, 6 AM till 6 PM. Do I get paid extra for working Christmas Day? Do I, bollocks? Good times. Anyway, also got Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This is surprising at how good this is. And this is a Ubisoft game. Yeah, Ubisoft, even though it's a collaboration with Nintendo, Ubisoft made this. I know, right? But it's weird. You'd think, you know, these weird Rabbid guys with Mario mixed into some strategy game. That's not going to work, but it does. It is so good. I haven't played in a while, again, you know, I need to get back to it, but a lot of fun. This is my first time, like, really properly playing a game of this type, which I guess similar to XCOM, I guess is what you could compare it to. But it's a lot of fun, you know, a lot of charm, quite challenging, and quite a lot more depth than you'd think. This is a surprisingly good game, and the great exclusive on the Switch. I definitely recommend it. A lot of fun. What else to get? Oh, LA Noire. This was re-released on PS4 and Xbox One as well. But, you know, I got it on Switch because, one, you know, it's portable and, you know, supporting the Switch. And great to see third-party games coming, which is something they really didn't get with a Wii U, one of the reasons it failed. And Rockstar as well. When was the last time Rockstar put something on Nintendo? When was the last time, if ever? You know? What, back on the Wii with, like, Bully or something? Manhunt? Yeah, long time ago. So that's great, and like, Bethesda's supporting as well, which I can't remember that ever happening. So, yeah, but LA Noire is a fantastic game. Had a little play on it, and it holds up very well on the Switch. And as I said, it's portable as well, and there's a few little touchscreen things they've added in there. It's a cracking game. I've wanted to play through it for a long time. I played it originally back on the Xbox 360, and it really is a good game. So I look forward to playing through this again on the Switch. It's funny though, because a lot of people, I remember back when it first came out and people are buying it for the first time now, were really pissed because I don't think they quite realised what sort of game it was. They just saw Rockstar's name. Even though Rockstar did not develop this, this was done by an Australian dev, I think, Team Bondi were they called? Yeah, they made this, and I think they just assumed it was like a Grand Theft Auto. This is not Grand Theft Auto, it's a detective game. Do your fucking research, people. A lot of people are like, what the fuck is this game? It's boring. Do your research, you morons. Fantastic game. Oh, I'd love a sequel. Probably not going to happen though, is it? But yeah, LA Noire. I also got, of course, Super Mario Odyssey. You cannot own a Switch and not own this. It's a crime. It's Mario, for God's sake, and wow. One of the best goddamn Marios ever. How do they still do this, Nintendo? How do they keep bringing out amazing, you know, main series Mario? It's so good. This is one of the best, man. It's like goes back to the sort of the Mario 64 style with the sort of open levels and stuff, and you just travel in the globe. All these just amazing level designs. You know, various levels of difficulty. Some easy to find the moons, others are really hard. It looks amazing. You know, this whole new gimmick with his hat, using his weapon and being able to sort of like transform into your enemies is just awesome. I'm having so much fun with this game, and it's huge. There's so many moons to get, and oh, it's so good. Maybe not Galaxy good, because Galaxy was just too good. I think they're going to struggle to ever top Galaxy, but god damn, it's wow. Amazing Mario game. I'm currently playing it right now, and oh, so good. So fucking good. It's games like this which is what sets Nintendo apart from the others, because pff, wow. And finally, if my battery dies, it's going to die any second now, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, as you can see, I'm playing it right now, and yeah, I've not had too much time with this, but thoroughly enjoying it. I love the Xeno games, you know, the Xenoblade Chronicles X, now this one, and yeah, absolutely fantastic, huge, amazing world. This looks incredible. Love, you know, brilliant combat system. Much more story this time around as well, very story heavy, which is one of my gripes. I love Xenoblade Chronicles X, but it was really lacking in the story, just kind of mission after mission. So this has got a great story to go along with it, and you have an absolute blast with this so far. So, and again, another amazing exclusive on the Switch. Haha, yeah, more RPG goodness. Ah, love it. So, yeah, that's everything right there, guys. And as I said, the battery's about to die, so I did that just in time. So, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy, guys, and I'll see you whenever. I have no idea. So, see you later.